Hello children, today is the 8th of April. Let's begin our lesson. Today we will speak how to write a biography. So, we will discuss biographies of famous people and your biographies. Let's read. Let's practice our pronunciation. What's born, die, choose, success, successful, become, look after, interest, marry, job. Repeat by yourself. Next. So, page 96, writing this year, a biography. So, let's listen to the biography of a famous painter, architect, and a sculptor, Michelangelo. Let's listen and answer these three questions. So, first question, where was Michelangelo born? Where were his famous works? What were his famous works? And what is the writer's favorite work? So, let's listen.
Unit 7, Writing Dossier. Exercise 1.
Michelangelo. Michelangelo was a sculptor, painter, and architect. He was born in Tuscany in 1475. Michelangelo became a painter at the age of 13. When he was 21, he went to Rome and made his first sculpture, the Pieta. After that, he came to Florence and made the famous statue, David. Later, he painted the Sistine Chapel in Rome. You can see Michelangelo's works in Florence and in Rome. My favorite is the Sistine Chapel. It's very popular with tourists. By Sabina, Florence.
Okay, so let's answer the first question. Where was Michelangelo born? So, we can find information here. He was born in Tuscany in 1475. Okay, next, what were his famous work? So, his famous work were the sculpture, the Pieta, and the famous statue, David. And then the Sistine Chapel. What is the writer's favorite work? So, writer, it's Sabina. Her favorite work is the Sistine Chapel. I think you cope with this task. So now look at the text once again and find out these time connectors. In, когда мы хотим сказать год, в каком произошло. Then at the age of, в возрасте какого-то, в каком-то возрасте. When, когда. After that, после того. Later, позднее. Давайте попробуем еще ответить на вопросы по тексту. Поехали. What is his name? Pause the video and then let's answer. His name was Michelangelo. What nationality was he? He was Italian. He was Italian because he was born in Tuscany. What was his profession? He was a sculptor, painter, and architect. What is he famous for? So he is famous for his sculpture, the Pieta, the statue David, and the Sistine Chapel. Next question, when was he born? He was born in 1475. Where was he born? He was born in Tuscany. And when did he die? Let's find out. So we don't see this question. We don't see the answer. So your answer is to find out when did he die. Okay. So let's read this text about Leonardo da Vinci, the famous artist, and choose the correct time connector. So Leonardo da Vinci was born not when but in 1452. He was an artist, scientist, and inventor. At the age of, after that, Мы понимаем, что we can choose at the age of 15 he went to Florence. When later he lived in Milan. Later, when здесь не подходит, потому что после него должна быть идти грамматическая основа, подлежащая сказуемое. Здесь ее нет. Next, at the age of или when he was 50, he painted the Mona Lisa. When, because of we have subject and predicate. Подлежащее сказуемое у нас здесь есть. А после фразы at the age of будет идти только возраст. Дальше. Последнее предложение. After that, he went to France and lived at the King's Palace. Идет последовательность действий, после чего after that he went to France and lived at the King's Palace. So now let's look at this table. You can use it when you will write a biography of a famous artist, of a famous person. Okay, first order. So, why he, she is famous, почему известен? И ответ на этот вопрос he, she is famous for, за что и почему популярен. Дальше, dates and birthplace. Dates, дата рождения и место рождения. He, she was born in, his father was, his mother was. Education, образование. He, she studied in, and attended, graduated from. Это одно и то же. Учился, посещал, закончил, выпустился. Следующее. Career. Кем работал? He, she worked as. Personal life. He, she married or he had. Личная жизнь. Женат, не женат, дети есть, либо нет. Achievements, достижения. He, she wrote или do, done, did, сделал. Death, he died. Указываем год. Далее. Look at this slide and say when they were born and when they died. Попробуем построить предложение с цифрами. Повторим заодно. So, Catherine II. So, she was born. Try to answer. On the 2nd of May 1729. She died in the 17th of November 1796. Elizabeth II. She was born in 21st of April 1926. Princess Diana. She was born in the 1st of July 1961. She died in 31st of August 1997. Michael Jackson. He was born in 29th of August 1958. He died in 25th of June 2009. Barack Obama. He was born in the 4th of August 1961. Vladimir Putin. He was born in the 7th of October 1952. Dmitry Medvedev. He was born in 14th of September 1961. Alexander Pushkin. He was born in the 6th of June 1779. He died in 10th of February 1837. William Shakespeare. He was born in the 23rd of April 1564. He died in 23rd of April 1616. Leo Tolstoy. He was born in the 9th of September 1828. He died in the 20th of November 1910. Angelina Jolie. She was born on the 4th of June 1975. Vladimir Vysotsky. He was born in 25th of January 1935. He died in 25th of June 1980. Okay, let us speak about Kornei Chukovsky. Let's try to make sentences. So, Let's start. Let's try. Корней Иванович Чуковский was his pen name. His real name was Nikolai Vasilievich Kornichukov. So, he was born in 1882. He chose the career of writer and a critic, wrote some very good books for children, did translation from English into Russian. In 1957, he became doctor of philosophy. He had 2 children. His son and his daughter later became writers. In 1969, he died. Okay, now you may speak about one of your parents using this information. Try to do it yourself. If you want, you may send me your answers under this video. So, this is your biography. You may say your name, when you was born, how old are you, where do you live, how is your family big or small, what are they, tell me about your parents, when do you go to school, what do you like, what do you interested in, what you don't like, what do you want to go to, would you like to be what would you like to be, your occupation, and what do you dream of. You may write your answers under this video. And so let's talk about your home task. Your home task is to write about your idol. It may be a film star, a well-known singer, or a politician, businessman, and so on. You can create a poster. Итак, ваша задача написать дома биографию любого известного человека. Это может быть актер, актриса, известный певец, исполнитель, либо политик, бизнесмен и так далее. Делаем по плану, который я вам сейчас пролистаю и покажу. Итак, делаем по этому плану. И, соответственно, присылаем мне ваши ответы на электронную